Hey everybody, this is Charlie Motodoffo, and you're listening to Athena After Dark. I ain't lying. Thank you, baby.
Hi everybody.
You're in the dark there, honey. I can't see you.
This is Athena in the dark.
This is Athena in the dark. What light am I missing?
Sorry about our oh my god, there we go. We have light. Oh. Sorry.
Hello, everybody.
Hey everybody, welcome to Athena After Dark. Athena's not in the dark anymore. That was funny. I hope you guys had a great week. I know we sure did. Oh my goodness. I'm glad everybody's out there watching. Laughing with us. You can laugh at us because it's okay. We do it quite often. Yeah. So it's been a crazy week. We have a lot of crazy cool stuff going on. So it's going to be a great show. I have a great guest. So let's kickstart this baby and get it rolling. All right. We're going to start out with Fan 5 Good Things. You guys know I love my Fan 5 Good Things. So here we go. You ready? Okay. Sharon from Silver Springs. One of her 5 good things is meeting me at the Daytona Ladies Show. That was awesome at Teddy Morris. We're going to be back there next week or 2 weeks. So maybe we'll see you back there. Phil from Canton. I just got my tickets for TMMR and HD Homecoming. Good job. 2 great events. I'm excited. They're celebrating Willie G this year. And at TMMR, we're going to be there at the Bling Cycle. So Rita from Atlanta. I passed my rider course and I am now legal to ? Whatever you like on 2 wheels. Do it all on 2 wheels for sure. Congratulations on that. That's not always an easy task. So I'm glad that you did it. And any ladies out there that want to learn how to ride, holler at me. Okay, Sylvia from Ipswich. I fell in love with a new FXL RST. Aha, the Lowrider ST, and now it's mine. Congratulations on that. Send pictures. I'd love people to send pictures for their good stuff. And then the last one, which Don put something over it, and so now I can't see it. Sorry, it's going to be a silly show. Bobby from Waco. This time next week, I'll be on my way to Daytona. Yes. That's awesome. We're not that far, so we'll be on our way to Daytona just following after that. So, okay. Well, good.
You're here, you're there, you're everywhere.
I'm here, I'm there, I'm everywhere. Don's pushing the buttons. It's okay. My camera view. It's freezing here. Just so you know, I know there's no sympathy for me because I'm freezing because it's under 70 degrees. So anyways, all right. Well, upcoming events, we're going to go through them real quick. All right, we got Daytona coming up. Everybody keeps talking about it. And boy, howdy, do we know it. We're in the Daytona pinch, March 1st through 11th. Okay.
Good. Heavens. Thank God for 29 days of February this year.
Yes, we're glad for the extra.
And everybody else, you know,
yes.
The Romans that made the calendar.
Yeah.
All
okay.
that shit.
Okay, so March 2nd, Billy Lane, Sons of Speed, New Smyrna Speedway, Saturday, March 2nd. Races start at 11:30 a.m. You can get tickets at billylane.net. Okay, hey. Don's popping me in there. Push the other button. Okay. This one I'm excited for also. Monday, March 4th. At 8:30 a.m. we have the Flying Piston Benefit. Maybe some of you saw the video I put out today, a little teaser as to what we got going on. The web address is on the screen, and the benefits go to All Kids Bike and Motorcycle Mission. So tickets are $20. Come out, have breakfast with all of us, some of your favorite builders, industry people, friends, and there's an auction for the bicycles that we are customizing and skateboard art and a lot of other cool things. So come out and check us out. It's a great way to kick off Bike Week. All right. And then Tuesday, March 5th, during the day at the Broken Spoke, we have the Cycle Source Custom Bike Show. This one is a one to be at. It is absolutely awesome. And then after, in the evening, Tacos and Burnouts at Toast Performance, 500 North Beach Street, Daytona Beach, Florida. Look it up online from the shorts and the videos from last year. It is absolute mayhem. We'll be there. We're going to definitely film. Okay, and then after that, Wednesday, we have the Biker Bells Harley Davidson morning ride, and that starts at 9 o'clock. The kickstands go up. I believe everybody starts getting there around 7:30, and it's a nice trip through Daytona Loop And then this year, the ride is ending up at Teddy Moore's. And afterwards, there is a Renegades Babe bike show, ride and bike show. So, and then there's going to be some seminars and stuff like that. So definitely make the ride if you can. You can get tickets at bikerbells.com. And yeah, come out and see us. It's going to be a great time. This bike week's going to be fantastic. Okay, after that, the reason that we all go to Daytona, of course, is Willie's Tropical Tattoo Chopper Time old school chopper show. If you want to see it, it's there. It is absolutely a sea of gorgeous motorcycles. We say it's the greatest show on earth. That is for sure. It's one of the top reasons to be in Daytona. I mean, everybody has their reason, but for us chopperheads, and we get to see Willie and Gene and the crew and get to hang out with Cycle Source crew, and you have all the builders, Mad Stork, so many people, Bill Dodge. It's going to be fun. So you guys got to come out. All right. Then on Friday, there's a whole lineup at Teddy Moore's throughout the week. Jasmine Kane's playing throughout the week. There's a whole bunch of stuff. There's a Dennis Kirk, I believe, garage build show that I will have the flyer for. So next week we'll put that up. And then, okay, after bike week, we have the Donnie Smith 35th annual Midwest Extravaganza, and that is at the River Center in St. Paul, Minnesota. That's the weekend of the 22nd. It is also his birthday, and I'm going to go say happy birthday.
That would be the anniversary of his birth, right?
It would be the anniversary of his birth that weekend. Yes, sir.
Damn.
See, so the anniversary part's not bad. Okay, and then after that, here in South Florida, we're real excited about this. The Iron Goddess show, all-female motorcycle show. I had my friend Laura. She has a trike that she's customizing for this show, and she had to write in a blurb about why she's an Iron Goddess. I guess the criteria, you have to fill out a form and send pictures before the show. And yeah, she had me in tears today. I had to hang up the phone because I was crying, and I adore her. She is definitely an Iron Goddess on 3 wheels. She's got a, yeah, she's my trikester. That's for sure. She got a trikester. That's what it is. And yeah, ladies, come on down. Okay, after that, in May 16th through 19th, this is the weekend before we go on the great pilgrimage to Clarksdale, Mississippi. So 16th through 19th in Hurricane Mills, Tennessee, at the Loretta Lynn Ranch is the Tennessee Motorcycle and Music Revival. So the web address is on the screen. If you're military, you can use code HD Hero, and if they have any free military passes left, you can definitely get in and get your admission covered. It's supposed to be 4 days of absolute, total, old school, real. But you know what's really cool about this event too, I have to say it, is they have the HD demo rides. They have RV on site. You can like order an RV and have it delivered. Oh, you can see me in the little box. I can't see the little box, babe. I didn't know I was on the screen. I'm talking to Don while I'm talking to you guys. That's okay. It's been a crazy week. We're bicycles. Don got a new bicycle today. I went to get handlebars for my bicycle project, and yeah. So, okay. So then after that, I think we're done with the events. I have some more to add, but we don't want to get too much past that.
You were talking about that last one.
Hey, Larry. Hey, Sheila. I see you guys. The last one. Oh, yeah.
That is what you were.
Right. So in the end of July, there's this ride, Athena Ride for Women, and it is in Athens, Ohio. So we're checking that out, and we might be going to that, and we'll get some flyers. We're going to promote it. It's a really cool event, and it's they have the Windy 9, which I thought is really cool. It's all these windy roads, and they end up right there. So that's really neat. So yeah, if you get a chance, check that out, AthenaRideForWomen.com. Ladies, if you're on your way to Sturgis, it's perfect. The timing is impeccable. All right. So I guess we're getting on with the next segment. Ask Athena. Okay. So, dear Athena, I hope you're doing good. I'm Penny from San Jose, and I was wondering if you could explain a bit about the CVO Road Glide that you did your review on in Cycle Source magazine. Did you like it? I wasn't sure, as you touched on many pros and cons, but I don't feel like you were specific with your decision of like it or not. I'm 5'8", and I'm ready to upgrade from my Sportster, so I'm shopping a bigger bike and would like your opinion. Thanks, and I really enjoy your show, and I hope my question gets picked. All right. So, Miss Penny from San Jose, I did my review and I wrote all the pros and cons for this motorcycle because I want everybody to know the different things that I saw. Did I personally like it for myself? For me, I did not think that would be a motorcycle that I would choose for myself. They lowered it, so it changed the leverage point, and my upper body strength isn't like, that of a larger man or whatnot. Picking it up off the kickstand was a little difficult. I ride in flat country here in Florida, so everything is pretty easy because you just pick it up off the kickstand and ride. But when you're going through stuff, so I do believe that I'm going to ride a Road Glide Standard. My son has one because I don't feel like I got both, I want to get both sides of it. I do believe, though, that because it was lowered, it changed the geometry on it. So the leverage point, picking it up and moving it around, stuff like that, is just a little heavier and a little bigger. So for me, I like a different ride. I personally like a little smoother and a little easier to handle. And it was just too big for me. But that doesn't mean it's not the right bike for you. So as I tell everybody, once you have your license, if you're ready to upgrade, you're not sure what you want, a lot of dealerships, Eagle Rider Rental, you can go and you can rent different models. And heck, you can even go demo and they take you on a nice ride. You go for a couple, go back and forth, try the different models that you like, and you'll find out what works for you. So again, for me, that wasn't the bike that I liked personally. I'm in love with the Lowrider ST that the nice lady on Fan 5 Good Things got. I'm in love with it, and one day I'll make it mine. So I hope that answered your question. And if you're in Daytona, I look forward to seeing you. But shoot me an email, keep in touch, and let me know what you got. Send me a picture. I'd love to see it. We'll show it right here. I promise. Okay, so let's go on to the next thing. Speaking of Cycle Source Magazine, Grease and Gears TV. If you guys have not seen it yet, you can go right there to Grease and Gears TV, Grease and the letter N, Gears TV.com, and check it out. So this is like the Netflix of motorcycle content. There's just so much, and it's a subscription. It's a channel where you go and you subscribe. It is awesome. I have it on the front room, and everybody that comes in here is like, what is that? So they're going to be doing filming all throughout the year at Daytona, different rallies. If you see them out, Chris and Heather from Cycle Source, they are Grease and Gears TV. Mark, shout out, say hello when they're filming. Don't drop bunny ears or nothing crazy, dumb stuff like that. Just be like, hey, how you doing? And go get your subscription now. It's definitely worth the monthly. So, all right. Okay.
Not a bunny ears kind of girl, huh?
No, I always get bunny ears. Greg gave me bunny ears on the NBC Today show, building a motorcycle, doing an interview with Lester Holt. And my 6-year-old decides to give me bunny ears because he was standing right next to me on the lift. Yeah, it was pretty funny. Okay. Excuse me. We're going to do a shout out to our friends. So this is the last time you guys are going to see this slide. We will actually have an official page for our sponsors and an official page for our friends on the website. And then we're going to start running advertisers and sponsors, little clips inside the show. So this can be the last one of these. All right. So shout out to Techno Research and Viking Bags, our sponsors, and Cycle Source Magazines, our friends, Paco, S&S, Chicago Motorcycle Supply. If you need parts for old bikes, like kicker pedals and cool stuff like that, that's the place to get it. Willie's Tropical Tattoo, of course, you guys know, we'll be there. So Miss Marilyn, I see you. I'm glad you're going to be at the Athena Ride for Women. I'm going to be there just to come and see you. Okay, Baker Drivetrain, Farm Life Creamery, Palm Beach, Harley, that everybody there, I love them. So the girls there dress me, so gotta love that. Tobacco Road, Harley Davidson, Teddy Morse, Harley Davidson, Biker Bells, Biker Lives Matter, bikernet.com, Bandit, yeah. Yes, definitely support bikernet.com. Billy and Twisted Tea, and then Miss Maggie's South Country Inn, the place to stay in Daytona. And an hour before our show, you can find Gina Woods on Open Road Radio. That's on 1 hour before. So openroadradio.com. Hey, Miss Lauren, I see you. Okay, so we're going to get on with a couple more things. We have a great guest tonight, and I'm super excited. Okay, so my product pick this week is Custom Saddles by Jeffrey Phipps. This is our person for seats. So he does tooling. He does everything. They're handcrafted, custom leather and upholstery. So you can call him You can make an appointment. You could text him. That's the web address, so you can see his work right there. We're going to go through a couple of pictures because he did a seat for the Helping with Horsepower bike. They had one and it wouldn't fit, so we needed to get something in there. And so check it out. I mean, I handed him this big road sofa. And it's so funny because this is what he did. The bike has orange and purple flames and some teal in it and stuff like that. You guys go to helpingwithhorsepower.com and you can go and buy tickets. So, yeah, for the raffle. And, yeah, he raised it up in the back and narrowed it. He did a great job. Oh, yeah, the flames are raised up. Yeah, he's good. I love him. So check out a fantastic job. So I wanted to give him a shout out. And he's also doing a bicycle seat for this Stasic e-bike that we're doing. So I'll show you guys pictures of that for sure. Alrighty then. Okay, we're working on our light here. That's why we were laughing at Athena in the dark, because we forgot to turn out the lights. Anyways, you're so good. I love it. All right, everybody. So as most of you know who watch the show, this is home of the 5 good things. So we do 5 good segments. When we have our guests, I always ask them if they have an organization or a charity that they support, community organization. Tonight's guest is also a fan of the Jesse Combs Foundation, which we love, we support here. They educate, inspire, and empower the next generation of female trailblazers. Jesse Combs Foundation was founded in 2019. Scholarships are provided to assist women in pursuing their dreams of a career in the trades. The JCF fuels those dreams through its scholarship program. If you guys get an opportunity, please go check out the website, watch her movie, the documentary on her. If you see in the backdrop behind me here, there you go. You're so good to me, babe. So I don't know if you can see it up. It's up there. The bandanas. When you buy the bandanas, that also supports the foundation, and the monies go to do great things for young ladies and women in the trades. So please do that. All right. So tonight, you guys know I like to get to the pictures of the guests first, and we'll talk about. I am so lucky to have this young lady here. She inspires me just hanging around. Miss Alexcis Schultz. So there she is. There she's riding the Lowrider ST. Yep. And there she is at Babes Ride Out. Check it out. Gotta love it. She rides all over. She has the coolest job in the world. There she is in Malibu and then doing stuff for work. She's got it going on. And there is her motorcycle. FXRT. Her FXRT, right? They're cool now. When we were younger, they weren't cool at all. Nobody wanted them, and now it's the thing, which is very nice to see that come back. There she is, working. That's a working. Strange. All right, so this is her and all the lady engineers from the factory who come out to help with the events. Babes Ride Out. It's just so awesome. To see that picture of those women and they all work there. To me, again, I'm inspired. It just lights my fire. I'm so excited because when I was their age, that wasn't so much the norm. There she is. She got a prize. I have a photo like that. Yes, yep. We love our scores. Those are the good scores, you know. Start the projects. All right. And there she is working away. You guys are gonna love it when I tell you what she does for a living. So, all right. So the last one. Okay, Miss Alexcis Schultz. Again, she's amazing, inspiring, and just plain badass in my book. And oh yeah, she is a vehicle test systems mechanic at HD's Arizona Proving Grounds. There's her Instagram. So if you would please follow her, and that's at Hazy with 2 Y's, Alex 2X. This young lady is phenomenal, and I'm very excited to have her here. I'm actually honored. We've had the opportunity to chat. So we're gonna bring her in, Miss Alexcis Schultz. You guys be ready. It's awesome. Hi, beautiful.
Hi. How are you?
Good. You got a shop full of motorcycles behind you.
I do. I got a few.
Love it. And all the family that plays together stays together. That's how that goes, for sure.
100%.
So what have you been up to?
Preparing for this busy season now. I
love it.
So at the Proving Grounds, we just finished up 23s, hopefully, and getting ready to start working on our current and future models moving all into that. So it's been super insane.
So let's tell everybody a little bit. Describe your job. What's a normal day for you at the proving grounds?
Oh, that's a hard one. So the vehicle test systems lab, pretty much our job is to break it, figure out why it broke, and then fix it. Right now I'm in the emissions lab though, so I have the fun job of trying to pass EPA regulations with the different fuels from all over the world, doing new performance calibrations, engine calibrations, playing with those and seeing what works, what doesn't work, what we can get to pass and whatnot. So it's really
Okay.
fun.
And what are you thinking of the new variable valve timing stuff?
I like it.
You like it?
I like it. I'm curious to see what aftermarket does with it, to be honest with you. Because there's a lot of possibility with the variable valve timing.
Yeah, we'll chat after the show. Have some thoughts on that. For sure. Definitely. So now you're in Arizona. What's the weather like there? Because I think I'm bummed out.
Yeah, everyone might hate me for that. It's 75 right now. I was wearing a sweatshirt earlier and I was complaining it was cold.
It's so crazy because I'm the same way. I'm in here. We have heat in the rest of, but somehow there's no vent in the studio. And I'm such a
Oh.
sissy because it's like 68 degrees and I'm freezing cold because we're in Florida. We like 90-degree weather. You get most of the year, you get really warm weather, right?
Yeah, so we get normally like our winter-ish, like because now it's our springtime. We're like 60, 70, 80. And then we hit July and August and it's 120 plus.
Right.
So
Right. Yeah, and you have no humidity. It's like going through a blow dryer when you're riding. That was crazy going across the desert. Yeah. At least here there's humidity. Like you get on the bike to go cool off versus you stop
yeah.
out there to cool off. Right. Exactly.
Yeah,
That is so
we have to
awesome.
stop and go hop in the giant freezers in the gas stations to get a little bit of relief.
That's why the guy
I
didn't
did
think
that.
we were weird for asking
Right.
that.
I went across the desert and I laid in that lady's. There was a slide open. Holy
That's so
crap!
funny. Yeah, because
Yeah.
when we were on Chicks on 66, we stopped at a gas station and I asked the guy, and he's like, "Oh yeah, sure." And then once Gypsy and I were in there, I was like, "Oh God, I hope he doesn't lock us in here. We could be like Motel Hell or something like that." Yeah, so I didn't
No,
think
that's
about
a
it. That
total
was
normal
so-
thing out here.
That's a normal. Now it makes sense. It all makes sense. You put that into perspective. That is so cool. So, what do you have coming up? You got Bike Week coming up. You're gonna
I
travel here a
do.
bit, right?
Yep. I have, well, first I have Mama Tried, and then I have Bike Week, and then, yeah, because I'm home for 3 days in between Milwaukee and Daytona.
Okay.
And then I fly back out for Daytona. And then the Prowl's out here. Bisbee Prowl will be out here, I think, St. Patty's weekend. So I'll be at
Okay.
that. And then Babes Ride Out Borrego, which the lovely lady that was in San Jose, if you want to come ride a new bike, we have demo rides there. Come check
Oh,
us
there
out
you
and let's
go.
get you on whatever bike you want to try to move up from
I
the
love
sporty.
that. I love it. We'll put those together. We'll put you two together. That's definite. That's
For
awesome.
sure.
That is very, very cool. I love that. And I love getting, like, I get a lot of emails because, you know, if I get a rider course certificate or something, I pass them out. And I love getting the feedback. You know what I mean? Some women were
Yeah.
just like, some really young girls. I had a waitress in a restaurant in Daytona, actually, this past year. They gave us some rider training certificates. And she's like, "Oh, I want to learn how to ride." At the end of lunch, she had the certificate. And then like a month later, out of nowhere, she sent me an email. And I was so happy. And I was just like, it was so cool. It's nice. It feels good because, you know, when I was your age, it was far and few between.
Yeah,
You know?
there was
So,
maybe like 2,
to see that
and they were
picture,
all across the country.
yeah, and to see that picture with you and all the ladies from Harley, all the engineers and stuff, that warms my heart. That just is fantastic. It says so much, you know. It really
Yeah.
does. I'm awesomely happy about that.
Yeah, my boss, Lauren, she was actually the one that said hi earlier.
Yeah.
She's really like rad about doing that, pushing for us to bring
Mhm.
the female engineers and people all over the company that ride and whatnot to these events to let them talk to customers and just showcase that Harley does have women in the industry.
Right. Most definitely. And Miss Lauren, I love her. She's the one, she provides those. So she lets me make people's day all year round, which is, it absolutely means the world. And she's just so, she's sweet in tiny little package. And she just, boy, howdy though.
Yeah, she's super rad. She rips. She's tiny, but she rips.
Oh yeah, she didn't. She rides on the rides too. She doesn't stand back and just a spectator. She participates. Everyone there does though. I see that a lot. So, and it's really cool when you go through the demos and stuff, and the women teaching other women, and some even teaching men how to work the new, like the Road Glide 3 and stuff like that. And I had a blast watching that. That was fun. So that is very, very cool. So now in Daytona, you're going to be on the Biker Bells ride with us, and then Renegade Babes has a show afterwards. And then we're going to also get some more information about some other stuff that's going on. You're going to be doing some symposiums, like seminar kind of stuff. Also around. Okay.
So at the Speedway, I'll be doing service demos and whatnot with HDU, just going over oil changes and answering basic questions that you don't really get to ask your technician when you take your bike to the dealership. So just making people comfortable with their bike and having them all settled to feel confident and get on the road.
I love that. That's one of my favorite things. I so love that. I love doing that for people same way. So that it fills you up. Yeah, it fills you up inside, and it makes you happy, because the brand is incredible. It's stood the test of time. So, then your job, you have the most awesome killer job ever in the world. Ever, ever, ever.
I really
I told you in Sturgis, whenever they're hiring, I'd consider, definitely.
I'll let you know.
yeah, do that. That would be awesome. So very cool. So you ready for some questions?
Okay, fire away.
Okay, so we're going to start with the fun ones first. So we got dogs or cats?
Dogs.
Are they big dogs or little dogs?
They're big dogs. I like
big
dogs. The bigger the better. Giant horses running around the house.
Okay, yes, very much so. Okay, so apples or oranges?
Ooh, that's a hard one. Oranges.
Oranges?
And I like adding tahini on them, make them spicy.
Ah, okay. I'll have to try that. I've never heard that one. That's pretty good. So, hotel or camping? You're still young, so.
Camping.
Camping.
I do love camping.
So, Babes Ride Out. They camp. It's a total just camping, tents, all that, right?
Yeah, they camp. I'm spoiled though because I'm working, so they let us stay in a hotel. But I've been considering just taking a tent and just doing it anyways because I like moto camping.
Yeah, moto camping is cool, but when you're working, it makes sense to stay in a hotel, get good rest because you're working. At least that's the excuse I'd use for a hot shower. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Especially after you've been working all day.
Yeah.
Okay. So I think I know the answer to this one too. Slow or fast?
Fast. 100% fast. The faster the better.
100% faster the better, right? Okay, so braking or making?
So I do both. So that's a hard one. Can I do both? Can I break it and then fix it?
Yes, you can do anything you want here. It's my show.
Okay. Then yeah, definitely breaking and then fixing it.
Yeah, because you break stuff, and that's the purpose of that, is to find out where the weak spot is or what's not working and make it better, so that the accountants are happy with you too. They like you. I'm sure they look at a lot of what you do too. Yeah, of course. You gotta keep it all in tune. So, sunshine or moonshine?
Moonshine in the sunshine.
Moonshine in the sunshine. I like that. Okay. And then what would be your favorite song?
Whiskey Drinking Woman by Nazareth.
Oh, that's a good one. I like that song. That is a good one. That is so funny.
Yeah, that was one of my favorites.
It's one of your favorites. That's a tune that you hear going down the road, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
when you're riding on the bike without a stereo.
Yeah, we were just
Ah,
talking about that the
stereos.
other day because we do stereos here too. We do everything from 1903 to 2023, but it's kind of funny because when they come with the stereos, it's odd for us because pre-stereo, you had a jukebox in your head. You just turned it on and, you know, you had your songs,
Yeah,
your
you just-
playlist. Yeah, I love it. All right. Jose Torres says hello. Jose is awesome. I met him on the Cannonball. He says hello from Arizona. He's also there. So
All
I'm sure
right.
you've seen him. He ropes. He learned how to
Exactly.
rope, and it's awesome.
Oh, yeah, I did. I saw him at Cannonball in Havasu.
Yes. Yep. Yeah. I'm sure you
Small
did.
world.
It is. It's actually 2 wheels. It brings us all
Right.
together. That's the important part. Okay. So what's your favorite food?
Ooh, tacos. Tacos or hot dogs.
Tacos or hot dogs?
Yeah.
Now, are they like gringo style
Weird.
tacos? Like, or
No,
are they
like
like
down
street
south
tacos?
Mexico tacos. Like
Okay.
borderline worried about health control tacos.
Okay. Yeah, living on the edge. That's what it's all about.
Yeah.
I love it. That is too funny. Okay, so if you were a superhero, who would you be?
That's a good one. Batman.
Batman. Okay.
Yeah.
I like that.
Probably Batman.
He's got a cool cave. He really does. And he's
Yeah,
got all
he
the
does
cool
have a
toys.
super cool food, and he does
Yeah.
have all the cool toys.
Plus a butler. Like Alfred's the bomb. Like
He's got a motorcycle.
Yeah,
he does have
I would love
got
to
a
have an
cool-
Alfred. That'd be rad.
Yeah, definitely, for sure. Okay, so now if you were a mixed drink, a cocktail, what would you be?
Ooh, I'd be a Mexican candy shot because I'm spicy and I'm sweet.
Okay. What's in a Mexican candy shot?
So normally they do like watermelon pucker, vodka, and then tahine and chamoy and a lime.
Wow, that
And I
sounds like
feel
a
like I'm missing
hangover.
one other thing.
Okay.
It's definitely a hangover, but it doesn't taste like a hangover. That would
Okay.
that's get you in trouble for sure.
Yeah, they go down easy. That's the worst
Oh, yeah.
ones there. Yeah. We do the rum punch here. Same thing. You suck it down through the
Oh,
straw
yeah.
and you're like, oh, tastes like candy, right? And then you get
Oh,
a little
yeah.
spicy
Rum
after.
runners.
Yeah, rum runners are good too. You ever come to South Florida, we can definitely do that for sure. All right. So now we're gonna get into some serious questions. How did you get into motorcycling?
Ooh, that's a good one. I was born into it. My family's fourth generation mechanic and racers, and I've just been running on Harleys and motorcycles since the 50s. I was pretty much almost born on a bike.
I like that. That is awesome.
Yeah.
So you have your family before your dad, your uncles, your mom, everybody ride.
Yep.
Okay.
They either rode or they race or just anything with going fast on wheels.
Nice. What kind of racing?
They did a nitro funny car, and then my uncle was a mechanic on a nitro Harley, and my dad did motocross, enduro cross, drag racing, stock cars, everything.
Any drag racing mechanicking in your future for motorcycles?
I eventually would like to head that way, yeah.
Yeah, no doubt. That would be definitely a good spot for sure.
Yeah.
I could see, especially if it's in the blood. You know, if you're born
Oh,
into
yeah.
that stuff, that's that's a dream job there too. Not that you don't already have a dream job, but if you were going to get
That's
excel to
next
something
step.
else, yeah, next level, yeah, definitely.
End up being like
But-
Dick LaHaye.
And we don't have Team Harley Davidson anymore, though. We
No,
have Bagger
we
Racing,
don't.
Team Harley.
We do have
Right.
bagger racing.
Yeah, we have to
That's not
we
drag
got to get the
racing.
drag racing back for sure. Maybe we need an
I agree.
all-girl pit crew or something.
That would
Yeah, that'd
be
be
super
good.
rad.
That would be super cool. All right, so I guess I'd ask what's been or what was or has been your biggest challenge in motorcycling?
Ooh, when I broke my back. I broke my back last year.
How'd
Yep.
you do that?
I was practicing. Yeah, I was practicing for a race and I hit a double wrong and broke T1 through 7 on my vertebrae. I was told I would never wrench or ride again last February. And yeah, now I'm wrenching and riding again.
Good for you. Yeah.
Mhm.
They're doctors. They get to practice medicine. So they haven't perfected it yet. It's like us. We're not allowed to practice. We're not like doctors. We have to be better than doctors.
Be
Right.
perfect.
So
100%.
we have perfection. Moonshiner Crazy Chuck says, "Woo! That's awesome. Very cool. I love it." Okay, so I guess what would you consider your favorite motorcycle?
Ooh, my dream bike was my 1986 FXRP that I got. It's a frame right now, but next year or so I should have it completely done. I'm still sourcing parts for it, but that's been my
Right.
dream bike since I was a little girl.
Okay, well, I have a couple of places that I can source out stuff. So I know a lot of people in a
For
lot of
sure.
places with all the, with all the stuff. So let me know
Oh,
what
yeah.
your list is. Let me help you with that. If I can, I
I'll
will
have
for
to
sure.
send you my Christmas list.
Yes, do that. Do it long before Christmas so we can get it filled, but way before Christmas. It's always
Yes.
helpful to get going forward. Okay, so what is your favorite route that you've ever ridden?
Ooh, my favorite route that I've had a bunch, but my favorite one was doing Spearfish Canyon last year. That was my first year in Sturgis, and
Okay.
I woke up at the crack of dawn before anyone was on the roads, and it was supposed to be what, an hour and 45 minutes from where we were at in Deadwood, and we made it in 45 minutes to lodge for the Fire Bells. We
That's
were
definitely
zooming.
riding. Yeah. Oh
Yeah,
yeah. Listen, you're still in your 20s, right?
yeah.
Okay, yeah. Oh yeah. Listen, our 20s were the same way. We used to race from one bar. It used to take an hour to get there, and we'd all laugh. I think the best time was like 38 minutes.
Yeah,
It's a thing. You got faster is always better, right?
yeah.
It's okay. When you get a little
Exactly.
older, you slow down a little bit because sometimes you miss stuff. But there's trips for that. But the fast
Yeah,
is good. And you have all those So Lake Havasu, they have like canyons and stuff like that right there.
yeah, like out towards Oatman and whatnot.
Oh yeah, Oatman.
So
Oh, my favorite place.
yeah,
Oh my goodness.
yeah,
I rode
Oatman's
that.
really nice.
And the factory gave me an ultra classic to ride across country. And so I white knuckled up and down the rattlesnake on that bike
Oh,
full of
I would have too.
my whole toolbox, all my clothes, everything way down on this motorcycle. And I was white knuckling, and I was the last one, the first one up and the last one down. And they were cheering for me when I got to the bottom. But I was like, holy shit, I'm in Florida. It's flat. So it's always
Yeah.
yeah. Don he laughs at me because 7% steep grade going down. And I'm the one yelling, oh my God, so it's okay.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, I
Crazy
rode
Chuck.
on the Cajon, and that was my first time riding on anything like that, and it was just like, okay, we're
Yeah.
good. Just
Like,
keep going.
yeah, wait. No. When we were on our way up, a pack of donkeys at the top of the mountain, and they were blocking the road. Gypsy was bumping them with her bike. I was like, I don't want to dump this motorcycle, like for real. It was full.
Yeah.
And that's part of the adventure too, though, like
Oh, 100%.
it's what it is. So say the place you were talking about just before
The
that you went,
Cajon, it's in California.
that's where at in
Um,
California is that?
it's like coming out of like heading towards SoCal. Um, like right, I want to say it's right past Barstow. Might be
Past
before
Barstow?
Barstow. Yeah.
Okay.
Um,
Same kind of
yeah,
thing.
that was my first time on it, and I was on a Pan Am, so I was on my tiptoes on that bike, and
Oh
it was just
yeah.
like in traffic, and it's like I can lane split in California no problem, but being on that bike in the wind at night was interesting.
Yeah, quite adventurous, right? That's what we call it.
Yeah,
Always an adventure, for sure.
always.
Okay, so I guess my next question would be, what's your favorite event or rally? Because I know you've been to more than a few.
Oh yeah, I've been to a bunch. Oh, that's a hard one. My favorite one was probably Sturgis this past year. I haven't been to Daytona in a couple years because we used to go to Daytona every year, but Sturgis was definitely my favorite because of the riding.
Okay. Yeah, it was beautiful. The
Yeah.
Biker Bells ride was super cool.
Although I did, yeah, that one was super cool. Although I did like, because I lived in Florida for a couple years when I was going to MMI, but I liked the swap meet and just like seeing all the bike shows and whatnot in Florida. There's nothing like riding your bike up A1A. That was super cool.
Yes, we love our beach rides for sure. That's something that we look forward to. It's really nice too when it's a full moon and like it's like 80 degrees out and the air here we call it, Dawn and I call it fluffy. It's like you're in a fluffy cloud or in a cotton ball and you're just riding and bathing suit top. It's midnight. Yeah, it's awesome.
Yeah.
So anytime you want though. And listen, you're like me, but I tell all my northern friends anytime it starts snowing and you want to come down, I got you covered, you know. So,
for sure.
Anytime you want to come to South Florida, you're always welcome here for sure. All right.
And you're welcome in Arizona.
Thank you. I'm going to come visit you. I want to see you one day at work. I want to come see your place for definitely.
Yeah.
So who would you consider your childhood hero?
Probably my uncle.
Okay.
He was definitely my childhood hero. I grew up just like his little shadow in the garage, and it was super cool when we would go to the drag strip and I'd watch him tear into the Nitro Harley's clutch and disassemble it, reassemble it, and put it back together in like 20 minutes. And that was like, oh, I want to do that one day. So yeah.
Very cool. That is so
Yeah,
cool.
he's responsible for my super expensive Matco bill. But
nice. Very good. That's awesome. Now, do you guys get a chance to work together at all now?
Every once in a while. Because he's back on the East Coast, but he'll come out every once in a while and we'll work on a project together and whatnot. So it's super rad.
That is fantastic. And who would you consider your motorcycle hero?
Oh, that's a good one. Probably Mike Beeland.
Nice.
Mike Beeland's
I love
cool.
Mike.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Now, do you know Mike? You know him, right?
Yeah, I've met him a couple times.
He's super awesome, and he likes to go fast. Same thing.
Yeah, he does.
Yeah. Yeah. And he does good work. He's definitely out there. I love that. He takes on all kinds of things. You know, when the market changed in the early 2000s, mid 2000s, like 2008, and stock market crash and everything, and the things that we were all doing, everybody had to kind of reinvent themselves. You either did what you were still doing and trucking along, and he just went for it because he loves to go fast. So his shop is really cool. Yeah, that's so cool. I can't wait because he watches, so I can't wait for him to see that. He'll love that. That'll absolutely make his day.
Yeah, his shop is an absolute dream. I love his shop.
Yes, and it's on property at his place too. So, yeah, it is.
That's
very
the
cool.
dream.
That is the dream. Yes, that's me. I want a big shop on one side and a barn on the other side. Tiny little house in the middle. I'm good.
Yes, perfect.
Don always wants to ride to work. It's like, no, I just ride away from work. I probably wouldn't get a lot done that way. Right? Exactly. So, what's the most fun you've ever had on a motorcycle?
That's a good one.
You're allowed to say that in front of the boss.
Racing. That's the most fun I have. That and just going on like sunrise rides. That's my favorite. That or racing.
Okay. Very good. I like that. Very cool. All right. So what would you say your craziest breakdown story ever, either you or someone you were with?
Craziest breakdown story. I have two. I have one where I broke down.
Let's hear them both.
Okay. The one I rescued a stranger in Ventura, California on the side of the road. His shifter fell off And I
Okay.
took my hair out of my braids. I was riding by myself back to Havasu. I took my hair out of my braids and just used my hair ties to put a shifter together. And after that, we were splitting pretty fast through traffic to where he had to go next. So that was
Nice.
a pretty crazy experience.
I like that.
He definitely was
What's
not
the other one?
expecting a little small girl to help him.
Oh yeah,
my
definitely not.
when I blew up my Softail, I was going like 80 miles an hour and just all of a sudden lost power. So I pulled in my clutch and coasted off to the side. I was heading to work when I worked at Seminole Harley. And yeah, I had to get one of the guys to come tow me and found out that I had blew a quarter-sized hole in my rear piston. So that was pretty wild.
Running a
Super
little
lucky
lean
I didn't
there.
lock it up.
Yeah, no
Yeah,
doubt.
just a little bit.
Just a little bit,
Just a little
right? I love it. Jan Schmidt, she likes that you helped out with the hair ties. That's awesome. We like that.
Oh yeah. I didn't have
Okay.
zip ties. I failed that one day. The one time I didn't
Oh,
have
yeah.
zip ties.
Yeah, hair ties are zip ties. They work that way. You can make it.
Oh,
Run
yeah.
what you brung. Yeah, we used to
Right?
make jokes about super glue and safety wire will get you home every time. Chrome
Every
don't
time.
get you home. Duct tape. Don, I don't like.
It
I don't like
stops a leak
tape.
like
It
right
does.
now.
It does stop leaks.
A Superman bike.
Yes, that's super. Oh yeah, the Superman bike. That's too funny.
200 miles.
So, what would you? I always get a little something from the peanut gallery over there. That's what I get. So it's okay. What would you say your most cherished motorcycle memory would be?
Ooh. I have two of those.
Let's hear both. I like it.
Yeah, the first one was seeing my son jump his bike for the first time. We put him on a little PW50 and he just hit a jump and he's 7 and just decided he was gonna freestyle it and did like a little heel clicker. Don't know where he learned that from, but that was really cool. And also warned me about his future that we'll be in the hospital quite a bit.
Emergency room. Every time he says, "Look, Mom," you know there's possible emergency room visit. Yes.
Oh yeah, 100%. I prepared myself for that. And then my favorite one was doing I got to use my great granddad's valve cutter on one of my bikes to do the heads on my bike. So that was a really cool moment with my dad getting to do that. That was a very special moment. Yeah.
Yeah, no doubt. For sure. That is fantastic. I like that one. I think that might be the top answer in 64 episodes so far. I like that one. We've had a lot of good ones. I like that one though. Okay. So if you could go back, I had to change this one a little because usually the question is if you go back and ask your 25-year-old self something, but you still haven't, So if you could go back and tell your 16-year-old self something, what would you say?
It's a rough road, but it's worth it.
Nice.
Keep going. Yeah.
There you go. I like that. Positive and inspirational. You're always that way too. I love that about you. Every time I see you, I see what you're doing. I follow your stuff. And it's always so cool to see you just because you motivate and inspire. And that's super cool.
Oh, that means so much.
You can see my, we're still working on the chair thing here. It's kind of weird, but with the lighting, my wonderful husband is so cool. I want pink lights in the background, but we're yet to get rid of the glare. So David Mann might move. It's cool, but he might move and this one he's over here. Move that way because if you see, I have a big giant light behind my head. Yeah, so like it matters. We're having fun. I need to go back in the shop, babe. Just like it was. It used to be in the shop, right? Just have the motorcycles behind me.
This could be a parts room.
This could be a parts room. Yes, it could be. Okay. Stop. If money didn't matter and time didn't matter, and you could go on a motorcycle trip anywhere, where would you go and with whom?
I would go rip around Switzerland with my son. He's been bugging to go for a motorcycle ride when he's old enough to
Very
ride his
cool.
own. So Switzerland would
Nice.
definitely be super fun.
So now he's 7.
hmm
So we got
Yeah.
8 years to go.
Maybe a little bit before then.
Yeah. Listen, that's too funny. And it's
That's like 5 or 6 times.
as much as you think you prepare for it. I have a boy and a girl. My son's 33. So he does wheelies on his street bob, and then he's got the bagger, the road glide standard.
What's it called?
Performance built. That's the new
performance built. No, it's a
perf-
performance bagger. It's purpose built.
Purpose built.
Pardon me.
We're learning
Yep,
the
it's
lingo.
Yeah,
Yeah.
She knows exactly what it is.
Yes.
See?
They say rad too,
Rare out there.
Okay. Yeah, AJ says it too.
All right, ask her if she says
So-
highway or freeway.
Yeah, is it highway or freeway?
Highway.
See?
That's an East Coast thing.
Yeah, but
Everybody out there is.
but you used to work
freeway.
at Seminole HD, right?
Mm-hmm.
Right. See, there you go.
East Coast, yeah.
So she's an
Yeah.
East Coast girl. Anyways, so it's too funny. It ain't always about you, babe, over there in the peanut gallery. It's too funny. Okay, so would you tell us something about yourself that others might not know?
Ooh. That's a good one. I haven't seen Terminator.
You haven't seen Terminator.
Nope.
Okay. All right.
Not
What
at all.
about the Blues Brothers?
I've heard of them, but I spent a lot of time in the garage watching TV.
That's okay.
I'm showing my age right now.
That's okay. No. Listen, we just got to catch you up on the absolute necessity ones, like the Blues
Oh, yeah.
Brothers. So, Boys in the Shop, you know how they always quote movies. They got the
Yeah.
one-liners, and
All
you're
the
just like,
time.
how do you remember all that shit? Right? Exactly. You're like, I'm over here working on parts. I can remember.
Come with
Part
me if you want
numbers.
to live.
Yeah, this one. That was Terminator.
It was.
Come with me if you want to live. Right. See, but he can spout them off. His boys. So Terminator, Blues Brothers. There's one or two
Smokey
other
and the
ones.
Bandit.
Smokey and the Bandit.
You have to watch.
You have to watch. Those are musts. That's a must
she's-
thing to do. So, have you seen Smokey and the Bandit?
No, not
Oh.
I've seen Dukes of Hazzard though, the original Dukes of Hazzard. So getting some of the clips.
We're old.
They gotta
We're
jump
so
the
old.
transit, you gotta watch.
Yeah. So
straight up.
Smokey and the
homework
Bandit
for the night.
Yeah, that should be your homework for the night because
Smokey and the Bandit.
they jump Trans Ams over bridges and it's
in Georgia.
in
I-
Georgia.
It's in the South.
It's in the South. So.
And I haven't
Anyways.
seen it yet. I'm disappointed in myself.
Listen, if you want to take a
Shake
couple
it up.
days off, I got some
Come
Sky
on,
Miles.
movies.
I'll fly you down. We'll binge watch some really good movies. We'll talk smack, eat popcorn, drink some wine, and we'll
That sounds perfect. I'm
yeah,
for
anytime
it.
you want. Anytime. So okay. Lastly, because this is home of the 5 good things, would you be so kind as to tell us your 5 good things? 5 things you're grateful for, 5 good things you have in your life.
Oh, okay, I can definitely do that. 5 good things I'm thankful for. One of them would definitely be my family and friends. Very thankful for them for always pushing me to do better. Motorcycles, of course, fast motorcycles.
Yeah.
Let's see. Fast motorcycles. Good music, especially when I'm riding. Long road trips. I actually love those. And let's see. Racing next week. On Friday. Racing on Friday. Super excited about that.
So you're racing in the Flat Out Friday?
Yeah, it's my first flat track race. I'm pretty pumped about it. It's been on my
how
bucket list for years.
Cool. That is so cool. Do you know badass Jenny Bass from Bass
I
Cycling?
have not met her, but yes, I know who
When
she
you're
is.
there, go over to her and say, Athena said that you and I are forever friends. Just tell her that. 'Cause
For
she's a
sure.
racer and she didn't start till recently. Like
Oh,
she-
really?
Yeah. So then she she decided this is it. She does it. She lives it. You know, she was going for the. So you and her definitely, you guys are forever friends. I promise. Like, she's awesome.
Okay.
And yeah, and when she goes back during the week and watches this, because I'm sure that it's pretty late for her, she'll know exactly what I'm talking about. So she might even hunt you down and look you out.
Oh,
I
that'd be
think
rad.
she's probably racing. And then she has the purple pan head in the exhibit, the Mama Tried.
Oh, really?
So that's her. Yeah, she
Okay.
did that. Yeah, it's awesome.
Yeah, it's my first Milwaukee trip, so I'm super excited to go check
Oh,
everything out.
good. You're gonna love the museum.
Yeah.
And
I'm super
I know
pumped.
there's got to be somebody. I know you can get the hookup, the archives. Oh my goodness!
Yeah,
Like,
we're already working on that. That was like
oh
my absolute, I will work whatever hours I have to do, but I have to spend at least like an hour or so at archives.
yeah, it's crazy. The racks of motorcycles, and they just push a button
Yeah.
and the whole rack moves over, and then moves over,
Yeah.
and you're just like when you're a gearhead, you're just like, that
Yeah,
one,
it's
that
been
one.
a dream to go and check it out.
You're gonna love it. You are absolutely gonna love it. And yeah, you're in good hands there, especially because you work there, and the history is what means so much to us. That's the
Yeah.
thing, and that's one of the things I love about the younger generation, young ladies like yourself. Too. Not only are you're inspiring a lot of us. You know what I mean? Your age, our age, like across the board, you do. But you appreciate the history and everything that's involved. And then again, you have the coolest job on earth. So, I mean, under
Yeah.
drag
Well,
racing and that.
What's her
yeah.
name?
Well, it's like
Cool
if
with
you
her,
don't know where you came from, you can't really appreciate what you have right now. So learning all the where we started and the evolution of everything is just super rad.
Right. It is very much so. And it's cool that you're, I guess, you're making sure that the forward generations also have, like I said, when I was a kid, I wanted to be an astronaut. Girls weren't astronauts. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
I see young girls in the gas stations and stuff like that, little girls, 8 and 10 years old, and they love the motorcycle. They point to it. So like you doing what you do and the young ladies who are the engineers at Harley and stuff like that, it just says a world of it's not a label anymore. It doesn't have to be like everybody says, oh, Athena, she's a female builder. We're not looking for some type of movement. We're looking to just be equal. And it's cool because
Yeah.
where you are, all of you are treated equal. They don't look at gender. It's not gender specific in where you
Yeah.
work. So I think that that's really cool. And they open the doors up.
Yeah, we
So
actually just hired another female mechanic, so it was super rad. I've been over there like kind of pestering her, like, how's it going? You liking it? If
right,
you need anything, come and grab me.
right.
But yeah, I'm super pumped
Yeah.
about it.
That's cool because then you bring in more along, and that is something that's incredible. Okay, so this wasn't in the show sheet, so you get to shout out to whoever you want. So go ahead.
Hi mom.
Good job. Good job. I love it. Anyone
Right.
else?
Dad's this and
Um,
hi mom.
Hi mom, hi dad.
I love it. Very good. So now, will you be at the homecoming? Of course you will, right?
I'm gonna try and go to that. It just depends if they let me out of my cage.
Okay. Well, let me know because I got a file. I'll come and bust you out, and we'll go. Yeah,
Sounds
for sure.
perfect.
I can't thank you enough for being here. So everybody, I'll put on the website where you can follow her. I showed you in the slideshow, her Instagram is Alexcis. So please, if you're out at events, go ahead and you see her, stop, share a smile. There it is right there. There you go. Hazy Alex. Okay. At Hazy Alex. I love that. And yeah, make sure you share a smile, say hello. Remember, no question is a dumb question, so you can ask questions. I like questions. You like questions,
100%.
right? Yeah.
Yeah,
Love
questions
that
are fun.
stuff. So, and then I'm super excited. I get to see you in like less than 2 weeks. Very, very
Yes.
good. I love it. And you were
That's great.
fantastic tonight. And I know everybody's enjoying it. I know all my little comments and all my peeps. And then they'll go back during the week because some of them it's past their bedtime and they are going to love it. Fantastic. All right. So I'll see you in Daytona.
Yes.
Very good. Thank you again so much. I appreciate
Thank
you.
you for having me.
Yeah, I'm honored. So good. My inspiration. All right, everybody. You guys know I tell everybody that I am so lucky because I have the best guests. I have so many people that are supporting us. All of you out there who watch, who follow along during the week. I can't thank you enough. We enjoy what we're doing here. Episode 64. We're going to put a wrap on it here. Boy, howdy. I can just, hey, Miss Patty, I see you. I can just say it's going to be crazy next week and all through Daytona, but we'll be here and we'll have more updates. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to close with, just 5 things. Because, if you're having a bad day or someone you know is having a bad day, you just manage to get them to tell you 5 good things, or you look in the mirror and you tell yourself 5 good things. It'll change your perspective and it'll make the day a little better, a little easier. So we'll go ahead and do our 5 good things. All right. Be kind to yourself and others because we know it matters. Share a smile with a stranger. You can change someone's day just by doing that. Help someone who needs it. Even if you need help, find joy in one small thing every day. If you can do that, you have mastered it all for sure. And then remember, spread your sunshine even on the rainy days. That so matters. It absolutely so matters. So just do what you can to keep your 5 good things going. And again, we're going to have a few small changes here. We're going to do sponsors, and our friends are going to have separate pages on the website. 2024 is packed full of great giveaways, events, guests, so much more. We're going to Daytona, so we're going to come back with a bunch of giveaway goodies. That's awesome. Keep watching weekly. Check out the pages because during Bike Week, I'm going to be randomly going around and asking people one of the questions, and maybe we'll put a little video together and put it out there.
You know how to do that.
So I do know how to do that. I did that. If you guys didn't see today, I put out my first real video. It was video and then pictures with music and then video again. And we're also very proud of me here because I can build you a motorcycle, but up until now, I was not yet able to do that. And we're working on the Instagram thing. I didn't realize. It's okay. It's
one step at a time.
One step at a time. And it's a Hot Mess Express because we're doing bicycle. So the bicycle is going to be really cool. And okay, so you guys know, check out the website, athenaafterdark.com. Follow along the Facebook and Instagram pages. So Facebook is at Athena After Dark Productions. And then you can also subscribe to our YouTube channel at Athena After Dark. And I'm going to do something with my hair because I need a haircut. I'm a mess. I know I look like a belle. I love you all so much for watching. Thank you so much. And we're almost ready for Bike Week. As you can tell, we're in the Bike Week mess. Hot Mess Express. All right. Love you all. Have a great chopper week. And I'll see you next Monday right here. Same time, same place with another great guest. And during the week, stay safe and warm. And I'll see you then. Love you all.